This book has all of these like beautiful moments.
Excuse me, sir, but didn't you enjoy those brownies?
That is the best pina colada I've ever had in my entire life. Ooh!
Hello, friends. Today is going to be a day all about reading for 24 hours. My name is Lexi and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a very fun day because today we are going to be celebrating the start of summer. The sun is out, the butterflies are out, I'm in yellow. It's very hot outside and that means we will be staying inside all day long and reading. On brand. So today I thought it'd be really fun to do a summer themed 24-hour-thon, and the whole day we are going to be reading one of my most anticipated books, and I'm very excited to show you the book in just a second. But before I share with you today's book, I would like to thank today's sponsor, Literati. So what is Literati? Literati is a monthly subscription service for book lovers of all ages. What makes Literati different from other bookish subscription services are their incredible book clubs members can choose to participate in. Literati has 12 different book club leaders to choose from, all with unique themes that make each book club different. They call their book club leaders luminaries, and their list of luminaries are spectacular. Joseph Campbell's book club focuses on exploring books with mythology and worldviews. Stephen Curry focuses on social justice and chooses stories about defying the odds. Roxane Gay's book club is the Audacious Book Club with themes of romance, feminism, and LGBTQ+ characters. And Ellen Hilderbrand's book club focuses on beach reads and beyond, just to name a few. However, when sifting through the book clubs, even though several caught my attention, there was really only one that stole my heart, and that is Kelly McGonigal's book club because I loved her pitch of it so much. The pitch is self-resilience, growth, and joy. You knew if I was going to join a book club, it was going to be one that had the word joy in it. Like, who doesn't want to join a book club all about happiness? The cool thing about this as well is that you can technically switch book clubs every single month too. In addition to getting a brand new book and then being a part of a book club, you also get a free subscription to their app, and their app is so much fun, you guys. You can create your own pen name, which I think is really cool. Their pen name is kind of like a username, and you can actually interact with different members of your own community, and you can all discuss the book together, which is what I think makes this so incredibly cool, because it's like an interactive book club, but online. I love the idea of reading a book and then sharing your opinion on it and then having other people comment on it or commenting on the hosts. It just makes everything feel a lot more like a community, and I think it sounds really cool. Literati also allows their members to choose between 2 different ways to participate. They can choose the premium option, which includes a brand new book delivered to your door once a month and access to the app where members can discuss the book in their book club. Or you can choose a standard option, which gives members access to the app and the book club discussions without purchasing the book. This way, if you already have the book, you can participate without having to buy it again. I genuinely feel though that my very favorite part of this is the app because it really allows you to connect to other community members and chat about the book. That is why it's my favorite. I just love chatting to people about books, and I especially love reading books together. It just feels super cozy, and I don't know, it's really nice, you know? If, by the way, you are interested in following me and you want to hear my opinion on the book as I am reading along, you can actually follow me. My username is Alexandra_Roslyn. I know I got super creative with the username, but anyways, I'm really excited to read this. I'm going to be posting my thoughts as I read it onto the app, but let's go ahead and open this month's book. Drum roll, please. I knew what it was, but I'm seeing it and I'm just even more excited. So the book that Kelly McGonigal chose for the Joy, Personal Resilience, and Growth Book Club is Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. I am so excited to read this. I have wanted to read this for such a long time. I've actually wanted to read a book by Kazuo Ishiguro for a long time period because I've heard that he is an incredible author, and I have such high expectations because it has been selected for this particular book club. So I think it's gonna be really, really fun. So Clara and the Sun is about an artificial intelligence named Clara. Think of it kind of as like Siri or Alexa, except I'm pretty sure that Clara is also almost kind of like a robot. Like, I think her sole purpose is to help whoever she is like in charge of. And I think that this is going to be exploring our relationship with technology as well as humanity, which are all themes that I am very interested in. I think it's gonna be a very good time, and I can't wait to spend all day reading this book. The cool thing too is, in addition to the app and the book, you also get this very fun customized little note from your personal luminary or book club leader. So this one is from Kelly, and I think that just makes it super, super cool and very personal. It says this novel is about loneliness and connection, sacrifice and letting go. It reminded me that paying attention is a form of love. I'm very excited. I think it's gonna be fun. So that is Literati. Again, if you're interested in following me, my username is Alexandra Roseland. And then also if you're interested in learning more about the book club subscription, you can go ahead and look down below. I will list all the information. And I highly encourage you to like look through all of the luminaries and all of their different book clubs and like the reasoning behind the books that they're choosing, because I just think that every book club sounds really, really cool. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get on to the 24-hour-thon, and I will tell you all of today's plans. The only reading plan today is Clara and the Sun. There's gonna be some baking today. There's gonna be some face masks today. There's gonna be some tropical drinks later, probably, I think. But the whole day is just going to be about self-care and reading and enjoying the summertime, and I truly cannot wait. So let's kick things off the right way, and that is by hitting up Starbucks and getting a summery drink. Let's go.
Okay, first of all, it is freaking hotter than the sun in Tennessee right now. Oh my gosh, my entire flesh feels like it's melting off. So I know I said that we were actually going to go to Starbucks. However, the thought occurred to me that actually there is like this really, really cute little independent coffee shop, and they actually make their frozen coffees in the summertime, and you can choose to add coconut and vanilla. And fun little fact, the best coffee that I ever had in my entire life was actually from this like little hut in San Diego when I went with my family for vacation a long, long, long time ago. And the thing that I would get is a coconut and vanilla frozen coffee because I want to just recreate that experience. I'm gonna go to this place and I'm gonna order the exact same thing because they actually make it pretty close. And it's like my very favorite thing to get this summer. So we're gonna go there, we're gonna have some coffee, we're gonna read. But anyway, so that is my plan. I want that coconut and vanilla frozen coffee, girl. You know what I'm saying? So let's go do that, and then let's finally start Clara and the Sun. Okay, let's go.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. Swallows will be here by dawn, and when we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt.
Hello friends! So So as you could see, I got to suck a drink. This is my go-to summer drink of choice. This is a kiwi starfruit refresher with lemonade from Starbucks. It is the best thing. If you like sour stuff, this is sour and sweet, and it's so good. I went to the store, I got some supplies. I got some ice cream and I got some like tropical mix. We're gonna make like a virgin pina colada later. I also picked up a face mask. The one I got is, let me get it. Okay, so the one I got, it says that it is a clay mask for anti-stress. I don't exactly know anything about it, but I think it'll be fun. And I like that it said anti-stress. So we will do a face mask later. It'll be really, really fun. But let me kind of give you a little bit of a breakdown for what's happening in this book. By the way, like any big spoilers, I will not be in this vlog. So if you want this to be spoiler free, I got you. I'm just gonna kind of fill you in on like what's happened so far because I've only read up until part 2, so like nothing super big has happened. But I read almost 50 pages in the coffee shop. I was there for a while and it was really, really nice actually. So I know a little bit more about like this artificial intelligence. It's almost sort of like dolls, almost lifelike dolls. And I think that they're modeled to look like children. I know it sounds kind of creepy, but basically their whole purpose is they are companions to children. They help the children out, they're kind of friends with them, but they also like make sure that they're safe. They do whatever the children need to kind of like assist them. And it's actually a really, really interesting concept. One thing that it's really reminding me of though is like if toys were coming to life. I know this sounds creepy, but it doesn't read creepy. It actually reads kind of almost like whimsical. It almost feels like magical realism if like we were in a toy shop and the toys were like alive, almost like Toy Story or something. I don't know. Because what's happening is like Clara and her friend Rosa, who's also the same thing. She's like an artificial intelligence doll-like thing. They're in the display window and they see children pass and like look in on them. And it's just really interesting to see their observations of these children. Clara has also already found a child who is very, very interested in her. I already like really, really like their bond. And it says that Clara is assigned a family, so I'm gonna tell you like she's now gonna be part of this family, but the family is with this little girl who she's really, really kind of formed an attachment to named Josie. And I just really like Josie's personality. She seems like really kind and like she really wants to be friends with Clara. Clara seems to really be bonding with her as well, and it's like very sweet. One thing that I'm really, really loving about this too is that Clara has some really profound observations about humanity that we would take almost for granted, like, oh yeah, of course there's a lot of complexity and emotions, but I can tell that that's going to be a major theme of this book, is that things are so complex with people and our feelings. One of my very favorite observations that Clara has made so far is that emotions are very complex, which obviously we know, but I think this is a huge reflection on humanity and how we process things as humans. And it's really like lovely to see this almost from like a third party who isn't as familiar, kind of like looking at humanity almost through a child's eyes. That's what it feels like. So Clara is observing these two people who meet for the first time. One is a lady with a cup of coffee and then another is a man. And she's observing this from the display window, and these two people lock eyes, and she says that she recognizes that they both recognized each other. They ran over to each other and they like embraced, and it was really, really beautiful because Clara could tell that they really loved each other. But I love what she says. So it says, "Those people seemed so pleased to see each other," manager said, "and I realized that she had been watching them as closely as I had." "Yes, they seem so happy," I said, "but it's strange because they also seem upset." "Oh, Clara," manager said quietly, "you never miss a thing, do you?" Then the manager was silent for a long time, holding her sign in her hand. Finally, she said, "Perhaps they hadn't met for a long time. A long, long time. Perhaps when they last held each other like that, they were still young." "Do you mean, manager, that they lost each other?" She was quiet for another minute. "Yes," she said evenly, "that must be it. They lost each other, and perhaps now, just by chance, they found each other again." This book has all of these like beautiful moments of like observing humanity and observing love and complex emotions. Like these two people obviously used to love each other in their past, and so there's all of these emotions that they're processing that Clara is recognizing. You know, being upset and being happy and being in love, but also pain. It's interesting because it's something that I think we take for granted, is that when we feel happy, usually it's not just happy. Usually it's like happy with like mixed with all of these other emotions. I don't know, it's just like really lovely. I'm really enjoying how emotions are being portrayed and how Clara is observing the world. So I'm loving it. I think now it is time that we bake some cookies. So having said all that, let's go inside and get to baking some cookies.
Hello, and once again, welcome to Cooking Adventures with me, your host. Anyways, today we are making chocolate chip cookies, but not just any type of chocolate chip cookies. Oh no, box mix chocolate chip cookies. So pretty special. Okay, so what do we need? We need 1 stick of softened but not melted butter, which, like, way ahead of you, Betty Crocker. I actually looked at this, set out the butter for an hour, and now it is moderately soft. Actually, it could be softer. Whatever, we'll work with this. Yeah. We also need 1 tablespoon of water, which we're gonna sub out for milk because we want this to be extra good. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then an egg. Okay, let me grab all that stuff. I'll be right back. Okay, I got these. Number 1, heat the oven to 350. Check. Then we're gonna stir in the cookie mix, the softened butter, the water, or the milk, the vanilla, and the egg in a medium bowl until well blended. Blended. I know what you're thinking at home. Baking. You're literally pouring ingredients out of a box mix. I know, but it still counts because I'm still making edible things with that oven. Just like it counted when I was 6 with my Easy Bake, okay? I had this kid down the street named Carlos, and Carlos used to tell me all the time that it wasn't really baking because I was using mix with an Easy Bake oven. And excuse me, sir, but didn't you enjoy those brownies? Yes, so it's baking, and so is this. And then it says we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. The vanilla is my favorite part because every time I open it, oh, it just smells so good. Okay, and then we're just gonna mix this. Okay, I turned off the camera so I could try to like incorporate the butter a little bit more. And I also did a parchment sheet. So we're all ready to go for the cookies. However, this is what the batter's looking like. It is not coming together. The butter has decided to rebel. It wants to stand out. It wants to be this. I don't know what's happening. It doesn't like the cookie mix. So I think I'm gonna have to use my hands, which is fine. Oh, that feels weird. You know what this reminds me of? Pizza dough. And even though I've already had pasta tonight, now I wish that I had had a pizza. So we have much more of like this situation, which is looking much more like an actual cookie dough. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this into like little teeny balls and put it on that thing. And then we're gonna eat some cookies and we're gonna read some more and it's gonna be a good time. Let's go.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind. All the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smile like a...
Hello friends, so it has been a little while longer. I don't think you can even tell because the sun doesn't set where I live for quite a while, but it is officially 7:57, which means that I have been reading for almost like 3 hours because I started around 5, and I am making my way through Clara and the Sun really quickly. If you're looking for a book that you can kind of read like in one sitting, I highly recommend this book because it is very easy to kind of just like read and not get bored. Like it's a fast read because I am already on part 4. Let me see. So that is page like 180, and this book is only I think like 300 pages long, so I'm feeling pretty confident that I could definitely finish this by tomorrow morning, which is really good. I wanted to give you guys like a little bit of an update. I'm trying really hard to not do like any major spoilers, but I also want to tell you like how I feel about the story so far, so I hope the things that I'm sharing are okay. So Josie is the girl that this AI is assigned to, Clara is assigned to, and I think the best part of this book, I've already said it, but it's just seeing humanity through Clara's eyes, because it feels really like viewing the world almost from like a little kid's perspective, and it feels like magical. It almost makes like the little everyday things feel more special and more spectacular, and I just love her perspective when she is trying to figure out human emotion. I didn't really realize how complex our emotions are, but a lot of the times Clara will observe that Josie is saying one thing, but it seems like her expression or her voice or her intonation is saying something completely different, and it's difficult for Clara to kind of figure out exactly how she's feeling about things. We've also been introduced to a couple other characters, and I really like their backstory, and I'm really enjoying just like the interactions between Josie and her friends, her mom and Clara. But it's really cool because one of the things that Clara has said is that Josie seems to be different depending on who she's with, and that is something that I think a lot of us can relate to. It's like we're ourselves, but like we're different versions of ourselves depending on who we're with. For example, if you are with your best friend and it's just you two, you might be like super extroverted and like really loud and crazy, and that's definitely you. But it's different than if you're with your family and maybe you're like a little bit more reserved or observing, or maybe you fall into the role of being like the big sister or the little sister or something like that, and then that is like true to yourself, but also your true self is like who you are romantically, who you are with your grandparents, who you are with your teacher. And it's just so interesting because like I haven't really thought about how many different aspects we are like as people, and we have as people, and that we present to other people, and they're all really authentic to ourselves, but they're totally different. I don't know, I'm just really enjoying this book. I think it is so incredibly fascinating and just really fun, but I'm thinking I need a little bit of a pick-me-up because it has been a really fun day, but I just need like something that's gonna energize me and help me keep reading and have the energy to keep reading for at least another 2 hours. I'm not staying up all night. That's not the kind of vlog this is. I'm going to sleep. I want a little bit more energy to keep reading through at least until 10. So I think it is finally time that we go downstairs, we make virgin pina coladas, we do a little bit of a dance party, and then we do the face mask. Go and grab your PJs!
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting glass after glass. I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found, 'cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go, cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you, I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
is the best pina colada I've ever had in my entire life. Oh my God. Hello, it is me, but without any makeup on. Because that's what happens at a slumber party. You take off your makeup, you have a pina colada, and you do a face mask. And that is exactly what we're doing right now. Also, if you hear cute little pitter pats, my 2 dogs are in here. Also, can I just say that this is the best pina colada I've ever had in my entire life. It's virgin, like there's no alcohol in this at all. I just kind of wanted it because I thought it'd be like a fun summery drink. And honestly, game changer, add fresh pineapple, add ice cream, and add strawberries. Like strawberries are not supposed to be in this recipe at all, but I really feel like it balances it out. Okay, so I'm doing 2 face masks. The first is this anti-stress Dead Sea Minerals clay mask. And then after that, I'm going to do my favorite ones, which are these they're under eye ones from Peter Roth, and they're so nice. But I think the plan is I'm probably gonna do a face mask, and then I'm probably gonna say goodnight for the night. I'm just gonna kind of keep reading while I'm drinking my pina colada. And it's just gonna be a super relaxing time. Let's see what it looks like together. Oh, it's like a pretty color. It kind of looks like toothpaste. Oh no, how am I gonna... Okay, I'll look down. I also have this. It's like a little face mask brush. I need this because I'm kind of breaking out. Like I have some acne, which I don't really get a lot of acne. Ooh, I like the color. Is that weird? Oh my God, I feel like I'm painting my face. This is so relaxing. Honest to God, face masks are like one of my favorite things in the entire... Oh my gosh, it feels so good. I just kind of feel like a little kid who gets to paint their face, except it's allowed, you know? Wow, that is like the coolest color. Oh my gosh. It says though that the main purpose is to de-stress, and honestly, I am not stressed at all. I'm having a good time. I just know I'm gonna get it in my hair. I know I'm gonna get it in my hair. Okay, let's add a little bit more. This stuff is so thick too. It feels kind of like I'm putting, I don't know how to explain it, like silly putty on my face. I don't know. Oh my God, you know what I feel like actually? I kind of feel like those pretty blue creatures from that one James Cameron movie, Avatar. I feel like a brand new woman. I feel so relaxed. I feel so calm. And the night is young. Like it's only, oh, it's 9 o'clock. Making pina coladas really took a lot longer than I thought. So I think my plans for the rest of the night are just to enjoy the face mask while I read Claire and the Sun. I might take a little bit of a bubble bath. I'm going to drink my pina colada. And it's just going to be the ultimate night of self-care. So I will catch you in the morning for my final little bout of reading and then my wrap up and thoughts on Clara and the Sun. Bye!
Good morning, friends. It is the next day. It's pretty early. It's about, well, it's not super early, but it's like 9:30-ish. And I am here to update you on Clara and the Sun. From here on out, I actually won't be telling you any of my thoughts because I'm at the very end. So definitely anything now that's happening is a spoiler. But I had so much fun reading this late into the night with my face mask and my pina colada last night. I had so much fun with the face mask on Instagram. I was doing different clips to really take advantage of the blue mask on my face. So last night was a lot of fun, and it is a bright and beautiful morning again. I was debating making a cup of coffee at the house. Again, I'm kind of slowly incorporating coffee, but I kind of thought it'd be fun to close out the vlog with getting a Starbucks one last time and then going outside and just finishing this on my porch with a nice little latte. But yeah, this was such an amazing pick that Kelly picked for the Literati book club selection. I definitely agree that it has brought me so much joy. I will kind of give my overall thoughts as soon as I'm finished with it, but I mean, I only have 20 pages left, so I'm definitely gonna finish in the next, I would say hour or less. I thought it'd be kind of fun if we could go and get a latte together, so let's do that. Let's finish up Clara and the Sun, and then I will give you my overall thoughts. Okay?
Hi guys! So it has been a little while and I have officially finished Clara and the Sun, and I loved it so much. I thought it was so good. I would give this a 4.5 star. It was
honestly so beautiful. It was so touching, and I was so interested in everything that was happening throughout the entire novel. If you are looking for a book that you can like read and that's interesting enough to get through in a single sitting, I actually feel like Clara and the Sun would be a great recommendation, especially if you love character-focused stories, especially if you enjoy a lot of perspective on like humanity and emotions and the complexity of being human. I feel like this had so many cool messages. It definitely also brought me a lot of joy, so I feel like it was a great pick. And I can't wait to see what July's pick is going to be for the book club as well. It's gonna be so much fun. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for the 24-hour-thon. I had so much fun doing so much self-care and just focusing on one book. I'm happy too that I got to finish it. It was kind of nice to just do a dedicated reading vlog just for Clara and the Sun. I don't know, I really enjoyed it, and I kind of want to do more vlogs just dedicated to a single book because I had so much fun. Again, a huge thank you to Literati for sponsoring this video. If you are interested in learning more about them, again, all of the information will be down below, and of course you can follow me on their app, Alexandra_Roslyn. I think that's it for now, you guys, so until next time, book lovers, keep your head in the clouds and your heart in a book, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye! Bye!
Always think of you when spring comes, like it's something in the air at that time. Don't know why. Always dream of you when spring comes. It's like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you.